Hey guys, this is Alex Movie and Video Game Corner 2001 here, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review. So this movie review, I'm going to be reviewing a 2006 animated movie that was made by Walt Disney Pictures and Pixar Animation Studios, and it was the 6th computer animated movie ever made. Comes after Toy Story from 1995, A Bug's Life from 1998, Toy Story 2 from 1999, Monsters Inc. from 2001, Finding Nemo from 2003, and The Incredibles from 2004, and that is Cars. So the plot of Cars, they got this rookie race car named Lightning McQueen, who is ready for the final race, who is ready to go on the final race of the season in Motor Speedway Racetrack with other race cars, which is the race car best friend named the King, and the nasty villain named Chick Hicks, and other race cars in Motor Speedway Racetrack, in the Piston Cup. And then later on, Lightning McQueen was trying to win the Piston Cup, trying to win the race, was beating the King, and Chick Hicks was trying to get the checkered flag to win the Piston Cup trophy. And then later on, Lightning McQueen, the King, and Chick Hicks was 3-car races was tied. And then later on, Lightning McQueen was going to Los Angeles to win the Piston Cup. In California with the hauling truck named Mack. And then later on, Lightning McQueen and Mack was separated by the 4 Thunder cars, which is Boost, Wingo, DJ, and Snot Rod. And then later on, Lightning McQueen gets lost. And then later on, Lightning McQueen was headed to Radiator Springs, was trying to find Mack. And then later on, Lightning McQueen gets chased by this police car named Sheriff. And then later on, the road gets caused of damages in this old town called Radiator Springs. And then later on, Lightning McQueen met this tow truck named Mater for the very first time. And then later on, they got this girl car named Sally for the very first time. And they got Radiator Springs gang like Flo, Ramon, Red the fire truck, Lizzie, Sarge, Fillmore, Luigi, and Guido, and then the medical car named Duck Hudson. He's the judge. And then later on, Lightning McQueen was trying to get out of Radiator Springs to go to Los Angeles to win the Piston Cup by the other race cars, which is the King and Chick Hicks. And then Doc Hudson can't Lightning. And then later on, Doc Hudson does not want to get out of Radiator Springs and get to Los Angeles until he fixes the road in Old Town called Radiator Springs. And then later on, Lightning McQueen and Tow Mater were having fun at night doing tractor tipping and other stuff. And then later on, Lightning McQueen and Radiator Springs are cruising in this old town called Radiator Springs from the 1950s. Life Could Be Dream performed by the Chords. And then later on, Lightning McQueen was so happy he's found Mack. And then later on, Lightning McQueen and Mack are going on to Los Angeles to win the Piston Cup. Gets out of Radiator Springs. And then later on, the Radiator Springs gang watches Lightning McQueen, the King, and Chick Hicks are on the racetrack in the Motor Speedway Piston Cup. And then later on, Lightning McQueen and the King must work together to try to defeat the bad guy named Chick Hicks, so he can win. So Lightning McQueen and the King can get a trophy to win the Piston Cup trophy. And then later on, Chick Hicks lost the race. And then Chick Hicks lost his trophy. Chick Hicks is a huge crybaby for losing the trophy. And then later on, Lightning McQueen, Tow Mater, Sally, Doc Hudson, and the Radiator Springs gang, and his race car best friend, the King, here to save the day in Radiator Springs. And then Tow Mater was riding on a Dynaco helicopter in Radiator Springs here to save the day. So that's for the plot for this movie. So what do I think of it? I think Cars was an awesome Pixar animated movie from 2006. The music is good, voice actress good, the animation's good, screenplay's good, layout's good, story's good, song's pretty good, performed by Sheryl Crow, Rascal Flatts, Chuck Berry, Hank Williams, Brad Paisley, James Taylor, The Shorts, and other singing performer like all the country stuff, like the country music and action music. And the action music was in the second Cars movie from 2011. Sound effects pretty good, and the colors are pretty good. Well, you guys been wondering, Alex Movie and Video Game Corner 2001. Have you seen Cars in theaters back in 2006? And the answer to that question is yes. I've seen Cars in theaters back in 2006. I was 5 years old. I saw this movie in theaters for the very first time since 2004. Well, you guys been wondering, Alex Movie and Video Game Corner 2001. Will you recommend Cars to our friend? And the answer to that question is yes. I highly recommend Cars to our friend, which that was an awesome Pixar animated movie from 2006, which is one of my all-time favorite Disney Pixar movies, such as Toy Story, A Bug's Life, Monsters, Inc., Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, and other Pixar movies of all time. Well, you guys been wondering, Alex Movie and Video Game Corner 2001. What will you rate Cars? I'll rate Cars 10 out of 10 stars. That was an awesome Pixar animated movie from 2006. This movie was released in theaters on June 9th, 2006. Along with that includes 2 sequels like Cars 2, which came out June 24th, 2011. And also Cars 3, which came out June 16th, 2017. Which those are great sequels. And also they got short films like Mater and the Ghostlight, which came out November 7th, 2006. And also Misfiters Racing School, which came out November 7th, 2017. Which those are great short films. And also they got this TV shows called Cartoon Mater's Tall Tales, which came out 2008 through 2010, 2008 through 2012, 2008 through 2017. And also they got Cars on the Road, which is streaming on Disney Plus, which came out in 2022, which those are great TV shows. Well, thank you guys, and that's it, guys. So that's my movie review on Cars. Goodbye, everybody, from me, Alex Movie and Video Game Corner 2001, for me saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time for Alex Movie and Video Game Corner 2001.